Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. This is Daily Trading Analysis with a quick market update for today, Monday, February 5th. We are starting the week with economic data in terms of the PMI and ISM PMI, and it looks pretty hot. 52, way higher than the previous one, and 52.5, way higher than the previous one. Also, ISM Services PMI 53, well above expectations. And remember when I told you that good economic data is good for the markets, because right now markets is focused on the expectations for earnings and for the soft landing. So all these two data and also the ISM, it's pretty bullish for the market. But remember that services is the stickier part of the inflation, so we have to really watch out on that. And that's why we got the big move down. The first reaction was to really see downside here. And if you are patient, if you have discipline, you could have basically taken this short into this liquidity down here. We got on the 1 hour a lot of confluence down here waiting for a reversal. And let me tell you, today the market is quite choppy. It's not as always that we have a trend price action, really good price action. The dollar is been going higher and higher, 0.45. Yields 1.95, the 2-year, the 10-year is 3%. Every single big stock of the Nasdaq is red, apart from Nvidia, which is in all-time highs, way squeezing higher. So basically, if you had patience, you really nailed this short, and also could have taken the long to the other way to really finish the day with a big reversal. That it's actually, look at the 4 hour, look at this, 1 and 2 big topping tails, sorry, bottoming tails. This is huge for the market, because it shows you what the market is really trying to do. So let me first show you what I was watching today. This is the 30-minute. Remember, in Saturday's weekly recap, this was consolidation into the overnight, and I was watching this fair value gap and this liquidity gap here. So basically, in the middle, I don't want to do anything. So either we break out and continue higher or reject, or we just tap this fair value gap and reverse. And that's what we did. That's what we did. In the 15-minute chart, we got this order block that we failed hold. And then we have the other one, look at this one, that we basically on the 30-minute, we held that. Look at that. So with a week down here that completes the reversal. But let me tell you that we are not out of the wood yet. But let me show you something. Did we have a clean setup? No, we did not. This was the order block that I was mentioning before, and this was the inverse. That's all. That's all we did. I was expecting this kind of thing to really do this into a fair value gap and then go through the inverse and go through this order block, but that never happened. And that's why I never took a trade. And I'm not thinking, okay, I missed the reversal. No, I usually take my setups. You know the setups I take because I share them with you. But this is basically barely a B setup, basically a C grade, because there's no fair value gap, there's no manipulation. It's just a move down and a move up into an inverse. There was no SMT, no divergence. We also did lows on the S&P, and we also ran through this inverse, but without any fair value gap, without any clean manipulation move and imbalance to the upside. First, I thought that, okay, we are going to hand these guys and then completely reverse, but we look at these candles. This is just chop and chop and chop and grindy price action. Why? Because I don't trust this move. I trust this move because it it looks pretty neat on the 4-hour, but I'm waiting for tomorrow. I want this to really, now that we have the move down and then up into the same range, so we got the manipulation and then the move into the same range, I want to see upside and hunt these guys. That's my forecast, my focus for tomorrow. That's all. Dollar is strong, yields are strong. Russell, the small caps are deep in the red. Tesla is deep in the red. Meta is just pulling back, is 3% in the red. Might be pretty big red for you, but after a 22% green, that's just a pullback. So I'm really interested for tomorrow, because as you can see, I have this fib retracement that I now have to really also put in here, because I'm watching if the pullbacks are being respected on the algo side. So basically, I was watching on the, let's put it up with the 1 hour, I was watching this 50% retracement. That would be ideal. That didn't happen, but at least we got the fair value gap on the 15-minute on the lower time frames. We respected that. But now we have also, again, on the 4-hour, we have this 50% retracement that maybe tomorrow we do things like this. Who knows? But I'm charting and trying to follow the market. And the market today, it really hesitated to go higher. This is not what I expect the market to go higher. We usually do things like this and then start going higher and then things like that. This thing, this is, I don't like this grind, because you never know if it's the top or the bottom of a pullback. There's nothing. It's just candle after candle doing higher lows. For me, this looks like algo traded. I trade the manipulation from the algos, but this is not the kind of price action the algo usually does. And I don't know, we are just waiting up here. There's the 1 minute fair value gap holding this price action. I mean, I think we are going to blow up top. So I don't know. I will just wait for tomorrow and see if my forecast, it's, if we pulled back and then finish the range in here, finish today in here, that would be awesome for tomorrow, now that we have this manipulation lower. But it's quite tricky, so be patient this week. And that's all from my side. As always, thank you for your time. If you found this video useful, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, because I upload videos like this one every single day for market forecast, market updates, and market recaps. I appreciate your time as always. On Saturday, I uploaded my weekly recap. If you missed that out, please check that out. It's really interesting, those videos. I highly recommend you check those out to be prepared for this week, and you will understand my setups and the way I see the markets and my approach to trading. So thank you for that. Remember that trading means patience, discipline, and risk management. With those, you will be successful. Stay safe, everyone, and see you tomorrow.